We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks. First from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Time to set the old turnocket aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. On 1st and 10, Hill. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside. But let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Hill. Looking long for Thomas. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, Allen. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. That is caught. It's Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Let's go, defense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. It got his man complete. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Thomas barrel touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
Lutz with the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Saints 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play fake. Hill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On play action, Allen. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it second and short.
At the 26-yard line.
First carry for the former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. To throw is Hill. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Star Latulippe able to get him for a loss of about 3. After the sack on first down, Hill. He finds his man, complete. That's Murray. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
60 just like that.
They go play fake, and it's Hill. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
To the air again. Hill. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Now the Bills will take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On first down, Hill. And the catch made by Johnson. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Hill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Throwing on third down, Hill. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hill now after the interception. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Star Latulele, his 2nd sack of the night. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hill, he finds his man Johnson. And, CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 45-yard line.
Check 43.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Get ready. Get ready.
Here's Hill. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hill now operating from the red zone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Target.
Now it's the backup Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Second and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shit.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Allen going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Matt Hawk now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Tackle there by Saran Neal out of Jacksonville State.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Hill. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hill now to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Let's go. Mike 38, Mario 70, 33, 3. Mike 38, Mike 38. Oh, watch run.
Hill looks to throw.
All day, defense, all day.
He's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's knife.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Allen now looks to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a second down and 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Allen to throw once more. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And Davis with it left side. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
On second down, a run with Breida. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Blue dance, blue dance. Check 26, check 26.
Allen being chased out left. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Check it out, me. Alert, alert, alert. Hey, tight.
Here's Allen to throw it. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 28.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 27. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams again. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Bills! Cole Beasley with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 17.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. Lutz good on the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Bills 35. Saints 23.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it with Williams. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The tackle there by Brian Poole.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. David Onyemata make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this returnable for Harris. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 47. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A shotgun snap for Hill. And this one is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Now a throw here, hauled in. 7 yards, the pickup there. Play fake. Hill. And his throw is incomplete. And Marquez Callaway, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. Now it's Hill. Escaping the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Murray hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. He's at the 50. And all the way down to the 42. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike.
Here's Allen.
Watch the slant.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Matt Breida, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. To throw again on second down. Allen steps away to his left. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Allen's throw is complete, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And again, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
And it's 4th down.
No. Me. Alert!
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flushed out right. Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. One last throw here for Hill. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.